All right, end of the noon turn, which is turn 2 of Fallen Eagles. And we have the French launch their assault here with D'Erlon's first corps, and kind of with mixed results. The Dutch infantry held really well here. Their fire drove the French assault back here along this line. However, the D'Erlon did knock out a stack of the Dutch units there, and they've kind of started to break through. They have set up their artillery. You see some Guards artillery here. Some of the Guards cav is moving up here as well. They've set their artillery, and Mouton has set his 6th Corps up here with artillery lined up, ready to either assault the ridge here or to follow D'Erlon if he can make any progress this way. Wellington's reaction to this was, one, he sent the Netherlands cavalry division in a counterattack against D'Erlon. You don't actually see these units on the map because they failed spectacularly. They were routed, reduced. Some of them have rallied up here, but it was just a spectacular failure. Just terrible die rolls for them. The French fire from their light infantry here, broke up one stack and routed them. And then when they had already declared melee, and the melee went terrible. They rolled a horrible die roll. They actually spent their fate card to change that die roll, which helped them somewhat. They would have had a lot more casualties if they not did it. Still, they routed anyway, but at least they weren't reduced. And so that was a terrible counterattack. But Wellington was able to shift some of these infantry from Cole's 6th Division over here to kind of shore up the line. Also, he had Uxbridge Cavalry Reserve. They've moved over here, and they're gonna be able to either counterattack here or prevent Milhaud with his 6th Cav, which destroyed most of the rest of the Dutch Cav over here, and they're looking to break through up here. They're going to look to stop them or counterattack them. They are more powerful, more numerous. They probably can when it comes to that. So that's how the main French assault went and the movements. However, because all the reserves have kind of moved over this way, the line's looking much thinner here along there. Now, this isn't such a big deal on this side, on the French left, the British right. In fact, they're considering a counterattack. It's very lightly held. Only the 2nd Corps here of the French and Kellerman's Cav Corps here is holding the line against much more numerous Anglo-Allied forces. So they're looking to possibly counterattack down here. They've set it up for that. If we look at some casualties over here, some of the Dutch infantry that's been killed, we have one of these Coldstream Guards got destroyed by artillery fire. The French have lost a couple of units up here, all from artillery fire. Artillery fire is very deadly in this game, or can be, and it's very important. And that's why the French have set this up with their artillery, because they're probably going to start the turn off almost assuredly with their barrage card. This allows all the artillery units to fire, and so they're hoping to get lots of casualties and disruption to the British line right off the bat, and then hopefully that'll be enough for them to kind of press their assault forward and have success. But like I said, the Dutch are holding up well here. They have done a good job. They did abandon Fischermont because they need the units. They really want to hold this line here because if the French break through here and here, boy, it's a bad deal for Wellington at this point. All right, so I'm going to do some change of orders and then get started on turn 3.